At this time, the chair recognizes Councilmember O'Rourke, who will present a resolution declaring May the 2nd of 2024 to be Prince Hall Day in the city of Philadelphia and honoring the outstanding civic and philanthropic contributions of the Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania throughout Philadelphia and across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Would Eric Williams, Right Worshipful Senior Grand Warden, and those accompanying him please join the council member at the podium. Also joining Councilmember Nick O'Rourke would be Councilmember and Brother Jim Harity, Councilmember and Brother Councilman Curtis Jones Jr., and the District Council Member Cindy Baz. Shout out to Sheba Lodge, number 7. The chair recognizes Councilmember O'Rourke.
Thank you, Council President. Good morning to the viewing and listening public, all of our municipal family and brothers all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Some years ago, I woke up a morning after a long night and recited these words. Last night, I took an oath and obligation. This morning, I'm closer to my God, and I'm a master mason. Amen. And now declaring May 2nd, 2024 to be Prince Hall Day in the city of Philadelphia and honoring the outstanding civic and philanthropic contributions of the Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania throughout Philadelphia and across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Whereas Prince Hall is widely recognized as the father of Black Freemasonry in the United States, the brotherhood that helped to initiate has been an important part of Philadelphia's and the United States' historical landscape since our nation achieved its independence. And today, the brotherhood has a membership of over 300,000 individuals in 4,500 lodges worldwide. And whereas Prince Hall helped to establish African Lodge number 459 of Philadelphia, the first Masonic lodge for Black Masons in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania on September 22nd, 1797. In 1815, African Lodge number 459 joined with other nascent Masonic lodges in Philadelphia to form the first African independent Grand Lodge of free and accepted Masons, the historical antecedent of the Most Worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania. And
whereas Prince Hall Masons have played important roles in our cities and Commonwealth's histories, advocating passionately for the abolition of slavery, fighting on behalf of freedom in the Civil War, and leading in the movement for civil rights throughout the 20th century and beyond. Throughout its history, the Most Worshipful Grand Lodge and its brothers have worked tirelessly to advance justice and equality on behalf of all people. And whereas as the Most Worshipful Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania continued to grow in Philadelphia and across the Commonwealth at the turn of the 20th century, the spirit of brotherhood, service, and charity began to truly shine. Prince Hall Masons have played an invaluable role in fostering connections within the African American community, supporting philanthropic efforts and endeavors, and advocating on behalf of the less fortunate. And
whereas today, the Most Worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania is involved in countless philanthropic endeavors, giving back to the community and spreading brotherhood across our city and Commonwealth. This council is pleased and proud to celebrate the contributions of the Grand Lodge and to join with brotherhood in recognizing May 2nd as Prince Hall Day. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Council of the City of Philadelphia that the Council hereby declares May 2nd, 2024 to be Prince Hall Day in the City of Philadelphia and honors the outstanding civic and philanthropic contributions of Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania throughout Philadelphia across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Further resolved that an embossed copy of this resolution be presented to the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania as evidence of our sincere sentiment of this legislative body.
The chair recognizes Councilmember Curtis Jones.
Thank you, Mr. President. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. I would say to you today that this Prince Hall's contributions throughout history is not just historic, but it is every bit as relevant today as it was then, and the mission has just changed. And thank you for dawning so much light in this hall, so much light in this room. I had no idea my brother was a Mason. I had no idea, but my colleague was a Mason, and I knew my president was a Mason. But now we are bound by a different calling, a different mission. And I want to say to you, I challenge all of us to do what our sisters and sororities have done and step up to the plate and be a part of our young men's guiding light to manhood, perseverance, so that we can fill another generation and be able to say, like Member Phillips always says, how are the children? And we can respond, they are well. Thank you.
The chair now recognizes Eric Williams, Right Worshipful Senior Grand Warden, for remarks.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Eric Williams. I am the Right Worshipful Senior Grand Warden, and I want to bring you greetings on behalf of our most worshipful Grand Master, the Honorable Paul Anthony Hibner. I'm going to ask our Grand Historian, Felix Gardenhauer, to just give a few remarks, and then I'll close it out.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The Most Worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania for more than 2 1/4 centuries has strived for equality, freedom through self-determination. They have played a critical role in the communities throughout the Commonwealth by influencing the culture, the institutions, and African American social economic progression. They have undeniably been yoked to their international roots with England or Great Britain by 240 years by way of a charter in 1784 issued to Reverend Prince Hall of Boston, Massachusetts, the noted pioneer of African American Freemasonry in America. Prince Hall Mason's historic journey has included the establishment of black churches by Reverend Absalom Jones, our first Grand Master, and Reverend Richard Allen, founder of the AME denomination and their first bishop. He was also our first treasurer of African Lodge 459, Philadelphia. They provided leadership in the secular aspects of the black community. They have directed involvement in the early abolitionist movements, which continued through the 1800s. Then after the Civil War, the Great Migration happened where former enslaved African Americans migrated to the industrial North. And then, of course, our civil rights eras, and then now today. Their contributions have been philanthropic, educational, artistic, military, legal, civic, as well as countless professional, and domestic arenas. Ultimately, Prince Hall Masonry in Pennsylvania has a rich and fascinating history that has now journeyed into the third decade of the 21st century. The principles of dispensing charity, caring for the downtrodden, educating our youth, and discipline of community service remain the focal points of the Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania. With fervency and zeal, the 106 Grand Masters who have led this august body have reinforced the quest to make good men better and reflect how our great Creator has brought us this far by faith. Thank you.
Amen. So as you can see, it was stated by several of the members up here, service is no secrecy. Masons have been serving since we've been founded. Our founders, our forefathers, actually, I'm going to put this, our forefathers wanted us to serve the communities. We believe that, Brother Johnson, we thank you for the invitation, and we're here to support you, your colleagues, in any capacity that you call us. Thank you.
Thank you. Council will be at ease.